got it working again or?
I will find out. Okay, that seems to be working.
I've had push notification.
Yeah, it's a little bit lagging behind. Hopefully I can actually get connected. That's the old one. I think we are now actually back. I don't know why my network just decided to die. Very strange. We will see how long it seems to last, but welcome back everybody. Thank you for your patience. Hopefully people find the actual active link. So Morelull, obviously 500 dust per catch, whacking down the star piece. I don't think we have a sunny boost, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll take that boosted dust goodness. Welcome into the stream, people. Thank you very much for joining if you are here. We've got down Iceburn to basically give us a little bit of an extra easy catch, which I think with Morelull is definitely required. That's actually not quick catch one, just demonstrate how much dust we're getting because we've got the star piece down. It's double catch dust boost tonight. 1500 dust per catch is very nice indeed. So I suggest everybody, this is a good spot out to take advantage of if you can do. Let's try and work on clearing this cluster. Mr. Banana, welcome to the stream. Rianne, welcome in. J Rez, good to see you. There's a low-leaf Cocoa just hovering around. Or maybe that was a snapshot. That might have been a snapshot one.
I assume you've seen the King Gambit news.
No, I have not.
King Gambit debut for Crown Clash, Saturday the 10th of May from 10 AM to Sunday the 18th of May 2025. 2 times XP for evolving. Increased chance to encounter shiny Nidoqueen wearing the crown, shiny Nidoqueen wearing the crown, shiny Slowpoke, shiny Combi and shiny Litleo. Slowpoke catches may award King's Rock. King Gambit makes its debut. Following Pokemon will appear more frequently in the wild. Slowpoke, Slackoth,
Hooray.
Piplup, Combi, Snubby, Litleo. Some trainers might even encounter Pawniard.
It's no slack off with a visor, I'll tell you that much. But we'll also
Sneasel, Clink and Pawniard in raids, and 3-star raids are the found Nidos.
glorious.
You sound enthralled. 24-hour challenge incoming.
Yes, let's go again. Well, I'll have a little look at that article properly when we're off stream. But let's for now focus on the good old Stardust grind. Have to defeat 15 Dark or Steel type in raids. Ew, that's not fun. Also somewhat of a missed opportunity, I think. I feel like they're dropping the King Gambit release just because they can.
Pawniard Community Day.
Yeah, it should have been a Comday drop. That's what I think. But yeah, I didn't know anything of that event. I will have a look at the article when we're offline. Classic Pokemon Go team.
Yeah. Again, I think the biggest irritation of that is wasting a new mon. In terms of, could have had it as a com day, as a release, as they have been known to do before with Stuffle. And they
one time.
They also sort of did it with Swin Up Com Day. They sort of properly introduced Mammoth Swine that way.
I guess so, yeah. Francesco, thanks for popping in chat very briefly.
But again, like we had with Mankey, they released an R8. I've already got a Bishop ready to go.
Yeah. The Hundo Pornyards finally have something, but the question is, I'm sure the people will be looking at how good King Gambit's actually going to be in the game. Are they going to do the classic thing of screw it over with moveset to start with, and then Comday maybe later? Well, actually,
Comday may be Koto Cleave.
it may be soon though, because Annihilate was dropped, I think, the very beginning of 24, and then it was the final Com Day of 24.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bishop Ponyard was November Com Day.
Yeah. Could be a repeat of Mankey.
I wouldn't be against that, but I just would prefer them to have released King Gambit with that.
It would have been fun. Javolo, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. We're dealing with a phone that is very misbehaving, let's just say.
And then with the raid element, given that do they still do the 4-star raids?
No. Well, they're megas.
Yeah.
Equivalent. But then you're locked into trying to find something that corresponds to Dark or Steel, I think.
But then you could do you could bring back the 4-star raids with Bishop, and that ticks off your box.
Oh, for the Com Day, you mean?
Yeah.
That would have been actually nice, yeah, because I know I didn't really care too much. They never worked in Ealing, those raids.
Oh, but you can use them. You'd use the raids as a way of evolving by putting like the Ponyard in.
2 excellence for a Jangmoa that's not shiny, and I don't think a Hundo either. I don't know. I feel like I've been playing in Walpole a lot over the years, and I feel like the cluster here that used to be here is just completely gone. It feels like they've just nerfed the spawns.
Quite small, but then also Morelull's quite a small hitbox. When you've had bigger mons, it can possibly take up the hitbox more, the thing more.
There should be more around here. That's what I would have thought.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing in Gunnersby more recently.
Yeah.
Well, not really playing. Walking in Gunnersby, I've not been coming in up to Walpole.
Nakeem, surprised you guys haven't sent me Mega Marwar raids relentlessly. I haven't seen any.
I don't want to waste a remote pass, Nakeem.
No, you just have to send him the invite and then bail.
I know, but I don't want to look at it on the raids.
Yeah, I haven't even seen one.
Lobby entries, I have. I've been invited, I obviously refused.
One of those megas where if you did the raid day, you don't need it. Mikey, welcome to the stream. We're trying to recuperate some dust from the 24-hour grind. That was 1.2 million plus burnt out. So I'm hoping we can get a fair amount of Morelull captured. I would definitely suggest people it's worth spending, what was it, like 30,000 Stardust to put on either Iceburn or Freeze Shock. Put on one of those Curum Adventure effects and it will significantly boost the catch rate for your Morelull, which is what we all want, isn't it?
Does it matter which one?
I honestly don't think so. I think they both kind of do a similar thing. Yeah, they're slowly trickling out the information for May. I wouldn't be surprised if we found out about May's main community day sooner rather than later.
When have they slated that in for?
I think it's the 11th. I think it's a Sunday. from the top of my head. Iceburn is more value than Free Shock. Thank you, Nakeem. Good to know. I mean, I tend to use Iceburn just because it's always at the top of my Pokemon in terms of CP, is the White Kyurem. Torben, welcome to the stream. Alana Jam, good to see you in the stream as well. I hope you had a nice Easter weekend. Had a very nice one with the family. Lots of good food. And a tiny, tiny little bit of editing, but not too much. But I did see mention of the 24-hour challenge. So the premiere is scheduled for tomorrow, 9 p.m. BST. That's the UK time. So you'll find the link is on the channel. You can check it out. Make sure you get notified. Come and join for the live chat on that one. It'll be actually after the radar stream, 2 hours after radar stream.
Of the worst legendary in Pokemon Go.
Possibly, yes. Depends. Where would you put Raidable Mesprit?
No, I'll go with that. At least it's got the connection of at least being regional.
To some extent, I guess.
Although speaking of Mesprit, I Go Plus one the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, didn't know it was there. I was on the
How
phone.
on earth?
I was on the phone and I didn't check and saw I've caught a Mesprit.
The one freaky time that the Go Plus Plus functions. Regidrago. Maybe the worst legendary. At least Cresselia Shiny's good. Regidrago Shiny is disappointing. Let's just say that.
Really odd, no idea.
What is that off my daily incense? It's a Graveler. Wow, wonderful.
Max it.
As if I catch it at all.
Catch it, max it, then transfer it.
Stellar idea. So yeah, buckle up tomorrow evening or afternoon, depending on your time zone. Swing on by for the live premiere of the 24-hour challenge,
Or Thursday morning.
which was if you're in the land down under, early doors. But I will say it was possibly the maddest 24-hour challenge we've had in a very long time, so definitely don't want to miss it. Didn't get the shiny Florigato. 7 hours to go. Still got time. Still got time to go and get it. It is a shiny boosted one for the event, but obviously RNG does play a factor in this. Did Tom tell you the legendary Ludicolo Shundo is finally max level 50? Why did it take you so long? Did you not have Lotad XL? Nakeem. Is that why you secretly went to Milan?
To go for Mackie Days.
To go for that and Lotad XL?
Not allowing you to live down going to McDonald's snacking.
In Milan. Did anybody else go to Milan and go to McDonald's, honestly? It should be
Deportation.
a crime. Panamat, good to see you in the chat. How are you? How was your Easter weekend? Still got the odd event spawn pulling through. It ends tonight at 8 p.m, this event. I'm going to be kind of sad to say goodbye to it. It's been a good one. I'm also glad I restocked on the Great Balls ahead of tonight. Remoir. Bit tired, was out on Easter Day. Nice. Haven't played Pogo in 2 days. Appreciate the vibe. It's good. Sounds like a fun time, that's for sure. And Panama, of course, man. I remember we sat down and had a drink in Milan, a chat. Glad the Easter weekend was good. Come on, Morelull, just please stay at the ball. I know we say this sometimes, but the shiny is not a priority. It's just the pure capture. Just get them all caught.
I would quite like a shiny. I've not had one yet.
At all. Best believe it
I
come
did
from
an
an event.
Spotlight,
Yeah.
If it comes, it comes. At least it's a Dustmon.
With the dust boost.
Dustmon, dust boost, so there's a little bit of compensation in that regard.
Mm-hmm. It's 2 months back to back that they've decided to do that combo.
Good. Long may that continue. Best
I
thing
hope
they've
so.
done in months.
I hope so. Every month we need ourselves... There's the obligatory double transfer Spotlight Hour. Still wish they did double transfer XL Candy. And then there's the Dustmon. Just what we'd like to see.
To be fair, I call this Stardust Spotlight Hour.
Well, that's what I'm viewing it as. Just get the dust, get everything ticked off. How are those 7Ks doing? They're getting there.
I'm 0.5 away. How far are you?
0.2. And then we'll have to see if I can restock, because we managed to get a couple of batches hatched earlier today. Shaking the phone at the desk.
You mean drip?
A bit of drift, a bit of walking around making a coffee and everything like that.
That's my first batch of the day. I'm on my second. What did you have joy with the shiny chocolate?
I shall remain silent on that factor until tomorrow evening. That Clink ran. The thing that's not a part of the spotlight, I decided to bugger off. Fair enough, fine. Angus ready for Paris Go Fest. Fantastic.
I'm starting my Paris prep.
Yeah.
Well, basically trying to stock up on a load of balls as early as possible.
I guess clear out the storage as well.
Yeah.
The sheep is not shiny.
I want to try and get a lucky Tinkertoe Tink
Mm-hmm.
and a Hyundai.
Yeah. That's why I've been trying on the 7Ks as much as possible. Just hatch as many.
Yeah,
Do
I like
bulk.
Tinkerton.
Bulk trades.
I think Tinkerton's just a cool Pokemon.
And it will probably get a Comde in like 3 years.
Yeah, it's got a nice shiny as well.
Yeah. It's a good one. Sammy, lovely to have you in the chat. How are you? How was your weekend? Yeah, Panama, dude, enjoy Osaka Go Fest. Stop attacking Morelull. Jeez. Feisty. There we go. Okay, in the ball. Charlie Lucy, lovely to see you in the chat. How was your Easter weekend and celebrations and everything? Explore 2, no thanks. No, Welma. Global Go Fest looks amazing. I like the variety. Like, even if you've been playing this game for years and years and years, there's still some good stuff to go and chase in almost every biome. But of course, there are two specific ones that we'll be looking at for the new shinies.
Fijian Carbing.
Yes. Although, depending on where we go, we should get them before Global.
Have you decided where you're going yet?
Paris.
Ah.
Paris is the one. Considering going to Chester for that one. what was it? I think maybe it was years ago, but Ian, who's on O2 network, had real problems with network in Chester. We played Galarian Zigzagoon Comdo there. Great place to go and play. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Good to hear, Joe Lucy. Mine was lovely. Time with family, good food, an impromptu drive down to the south coast for the day.
Where'd you go on the south coast?
Oh, we got eggs. Just somewhere near Southampton. It was very last minute. 7k eggs for a tink 10.
I was in Swanwick last week.
Really?
Yeah, I was on some train tracks again.
Yeah.
And the face of the railway.
Ours was, where did we go? Near Woolton, I think it was.
Woolston?
Is that it? I don't know. Somewhere nearby Southampton.
There's Woolston. It's sort of on the other side of the river compared to Southampton.
That's a lot of Hatena. That's a lot of Hatena from eggs. Oh no. Well, there we go. That was a batch of pretty dreadful stuff, but
No
it's
hundos?
good. No hundos at all. Good candy though, I guess, for whatever. But right now,
And dust.
a little pause on the old catching. We're going to try and restock on eggs with people we haven't interacted today, so you have to bear with me. We'll see what the egg drop rate's going to be like.
Exclamation mark, lucky and interactable.
And let's go. One egg. There we go. It's going to be... That's the only thing with 7 kilometre eggs. 2.
Do you want me to help you with the countdown?
Perhaps, just remember. DJ Phantom, good to see you in the stream. 3 of us, 3 eggs. We're getting there. Ooh. Make sure we send the gift out. Longwell. Okay, I have to remember that. 4 eggs. Trust me, this is worth it. 5 eggs.
This
We're
is
on,
now a countdown.
we're on a bit of a roll here.
It's a countdown now, by the way.
Aaron Moore, good to see you in the chat. Thanks for dropping a comment in there. No egg. That is a travesty. Come on, Nacho. All the way from Mexico. An egg. There we go, we're up to
3 more.
3 more to go. Okay, that's the eggs. No, Otis, unfortunately no shiny as of yet. But we're not really going for the shiny on this one, we're going for the Stardust boost. I'm pinning that gift. Even though I've been to New York twice. An egg! We need 1 more egg to get a full batch. Tom's got his fingers counting down. Call them Pokerets. An egg. Fantastic. Batch of 9. We should, all being good, be able to get that hatched before the stream concludes. Well, I'd say I have burnt incubators this event, but I think it's been worth it. There we go. Back on the grind. How long's yours got to go?
Mine's about to pop.
I was going to say, it can't be too much longer. You weren't that far behind. Now, what did I miss?
Hat.
A Hatena.
Tink.
Tinker. We spoke his egg hatches into existence. Oh, scared a bug. Not a shinny. 201. 10 CP off the hundo.
Hat. Tink.
Things I quite like this batch of eggs because I need, obviously, Tinker Tink brand new. We want a hundo of it and candy. Charcadet for the shiny and still going for a hundo. Hatena, need a hundo of it.
Yeah.
And the Dedenne ran away.
I
Lovely.
did get a hundo tenner
Oh, there you go.
as a wild spawn.
Ah, I must have missed it.
It was down my way.
Good to pick up in whatever event it was.
So it was when it first came out. It was right by.
The Psychic Spectacular.
So it was by the allotments on round the road.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know exactly where that is. If I see something that's posted down there, it's like, just a tad too, tad too far.
You didn't give me an egg.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
stayed
dear.
with your gift and
No.
an egg.
Despicable.
F's in the chat.
I took all the egg luck. Angus is down to the free incubator. We need to restock ahead of GoFest, dude. I'm just sort of thankful that I don't think there's an egg event on the horizon just yet. Obviously the Applin event, there's no egg focus really.
Yeah.
Well, in the King Gambit event, you guys can say if there's an egg focus or not. I don't really think there will be.
It seems to be a raid focus.
That's fine. We can do with that one. We'll have to see if there's any egg focus anywhere else.
There'll probably be another egg one in mid-May, maybe. But hopefully not.
Because I don't believe there's a hatch day on the horizon, which is a blessing.
I don't they shouldn't bother with a hatch day.
Nah. I guess actually the only thing that's bad from this batch of eggs, it would be the Elekid, but any...
Guess what shiny I hatched from the batch of eggs?
Would it be the high visibility jacket Elekid?
Yeah, and it's not that high vis.
Ah, shame. It's not your high vis.
No. I rock high vis.
That'll be the shiny Electabuzz.
These are true facts.
With that
I do
colour.
rock high vis.
Nakeem, shiny Morelull from his home cluster. You jammy son of a you-know-what. Congratulations. Got very different things to go after. Home shiny. We go for dust over here. And so far, gotta say, that Iceburn is working real nice. Good evening, Maston, all the way from Scotland. How was your Easter weekend, dude? "24-hour premiere tomorrow." Yes, it's tomorrow, 9 p.m. BST. The link should be available now. I'm going to post it over socials tomorrow morning so people know where to go. But it's a good one. It's a lot of good stuff. I'm looking forward to sharing this one with you. Managed to finish the edit just today. Oh, actually, I forgot. We've got Pikachu quests, courtesy of all of those eggs hatching. Let's see, any Capitan Pikachu? No shiny at 390. It's the last chance to pick up quests, then they'll be gone for probably another year.
Yeah.
Until they go, Horizon Season 3.
How busy are you 1st of May?
Oh, I'd have to double check, man.
If you're free not 1st of May, 3rd of May, Saturday.
I'll double check.
If you are free,
Mm-hmm.
do you fancy giving me a little bit of Premiere Pro guidance?
Yeah, can do.
Because I will have all my Isle of Wight footage.
Ah, smashing.
And I'll also be absolutely knackered. That dog's got a big stick.
Mission accomplished.
That dog's had a good spotlight set up. Best spotlight set up ever for the dog.
We don't want buried tasks. Ah, thank you, Jerry, for posting that. There you go. So if you want to, join us tomorrow for the live premiere of the latest 24-hour challenge, covering this very event. You can hit the notify button on that link so you join all the the fabulous peeps. Easter weekend followed by a stag do in Poland. Nice. 50% lager, 50% Cadbury in terms of blood tox. Nice. That sounds like an absolute smashing weekend, Maston. There've got to be a few egg hatch tasks around. Evolve 2.
What's the Trader Pokemon one?
That's Pikachu as well.
Oh, I have 3 of them.
Aha.
What's the next Trader Pokemon?
Let me see if I can't assist with that.
Unless you find 3 trades first, I'm happy for that. And we'll just trade them all off.
Yeah, the finest Pokemon.
For efficiency purposes.
Yeah. Don't want to do anything else. I want to waste the valuable time. Got more, I'll stay at the ball.
There's an evil Morelull here.
Is there a 666? I don't see it just yet, so maybe I caught it already. I don't know. Morelull's such a pain. Angus, you've got to get that ice burn down. Get your Curum effect on. It makes it much easier to catch. It's been working pretty well when I can throw the Pokeballs and actually land them on the Pokemon. Okay. Ah, a hatch an egg. Nice. Delete that task. I'm going to jump in the trade screen. So you can get a lucky Hundo Morelull.
Because who doesn't want that?
The Snap Morelull, watch it. If we get a Hundo Morelull from the trade, we'll max this level 50. No, nowhere close. He went 1 CP up. But that was just to help Tomo get his quests done.
I was happy to wait for you to get the trade one.
I've got 2 hatch and eggs, so it's like I wouldn't be able to claim them, unfortunately. Nakeem, thank you for jumping in the stream. Have a good rest of your evening and day. And yeah, see you for the Comday, man. For the ice cream and the Entei.
That well-known April Comday.
Mm-hmm. The most April Pokemon.
I mean, if it was like mid-July, like the July Comday, it'd probably be fine because
Australia.
it'd be food.
It would be summer for us who want to eat ice cream.
Yeah.
And then it would be winter for Australia, so that would make sense.
Although I did have an ice cream van stop outside my house on Easter Sunday.
Ah, they were
yes,
ambitious.
I did preclude an ice cream.
Why not? It is Easter after all. Sam, congratulations on your Anundo mushroom. We closed the app in celebration.
There's another hatch. That's hatch and egg.
Smashing. That'll
feel
make it a
rather-
nice... Daily incense was a big fat load of rubbish. But what else do we expect? We didn't run the incense for the sake of getting anything spectacular. Lovely. Triple hatch and egg task. I wouldn't be surprised if Morelull gets a little feature in an event in May, but probably towards the end of May. Because now we've noticed certain Pokemon are coming back in an event for a while, and they are getting the little shiny boosts. So it'll probably come back with a nice little boost on it.
I thought it was already coming in for the Apple one.
Is it part of that?
I thought so.
Maybe it is. Maybe this is the introduction.
Yeah.
We're not going to drop a regular incense and waste the resource on this, unfortunately. There's only 23 minutes to go.
No, it ain't worth it, is it?
Nah, we'll waste half the incense.
So I assume you're recording tonight.
Yes. So there won't even be a chance to make use of whatever's left.
Oh, yeah. I'm going home, cooking dinner, going to bed.
Early start tomorrow?
No, just a long day today.
Yeah, fair enough.
Getting Saturday ironed out. I realised I forgot to send me, that's what I need to send that when I get home.
Fair dues.
And getting Friday week ironed out.
Hang on. Gotta get...
Have you ever seen the programme Secrets of the Underground?
No.
I was on the phone to the presenter of it today.
Fun.
Just working with him on Saturday. And then I've got ITV and local media coming to the Isle of Wight event next Friday.
All my collection's full. That's not good.
So I do have a 9 AM meeting about the Isle of Wight tonight.
More on age 0 and if we had a hundo. No, there's no hundo. So, a select all, throw them all away. 165 in the bin you go. Now we can continue. Angus, go and snipe your showcases. Go get them. I should double check my showcases locally as well, actually.
Oh, I'm not doing well. Have you got your medal yet?
No, I'm nowhere near. I'm like halfway, I think.
It always seems to be the same people that win it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny that.
And the thing is I think for most people, they just want to get the Pikachu.
Yeah, and then they'll be done.
And then they're not going to care. So it's sort of like, I'd just quite like to get my Pikachu, please.
Yeah, that's what I would like, but it will happen at some point down the road, I think.
You almost need to do it in like some remote place. Is like my best luck when I'd like a triple win on the Isle of Wight, for instance.
Yeah, you need a rural, out of the middle of nowhere place.
Yeah.
Really. Remoir. Oh, Mega Kangaskhan Raid Day. I cannot wait to do my free passes and call it a day.
Yes.
Honestly.
So that's mission complete.
Ah, you got yourself a shiny Morelull. Fabulous. First one ever. But yeah, I will definitely be just doing the freeze. It's becoming a bit of a thing on the raid days, because there's one thing to, have a raid day for a mega that's really old but has never had a raid day before. Then it's one thing to bring back a mega but mixed in with a bunch of other stuff. It's entirely another thing to have a complete redo raid day, admittedly the best part of 3 years after it was first introduced. But when it
was 22.
It was 22, I think
May Bank holiday
yeah.
weekend 22 on the Sunday.
But around that time, we also had unlimited remote raids.
Yeah.
So I'm all Kangaskhan'd out. The only thing is to go for the Shundo, but Kangaskhan itself is not the most useful thing. So I don't dislike it, but I just won't be participating that much in it. I'll do my free passes and call it a day. It's also a bit irritating that we're getting to the point where they're repeating mega raid days, but they haven't got through all of the mega selection yet. Like, drop in...
Sharpedo.
Yeah,
Camera.
Sharpedo and camera ups. They could have made that a dual raid day, really.
Yeah. Well, I'm always surprised that they've never really brought in like Team Aqua and Team Magma, because they were
quite a thought.
They were the signature mons of those two leaders, and they could almost have it as like a separate event. Storyline is they've seen off Team Rocket for now,
Oh, here comes Team Aqua and Magma.
Yeah, and then they can sort of like, then they're sort of dueling, and then you've obviously got to stop them. And you could even say be helping Giovanni.
Maybe one day.
There's stuff they could do with it, and that way you can bring in the megas.
Oh, BT, hello. Lovely to see you in the chat, my friend. The mushroom luck is giving the Stardust, which, you know, it sounds like some kind of trip, but trust me, it's a good one. No sparkles for myself, but we've seen sparkles for other peeps.
One that needed sparkles.
Indeed. Lots of little ducklings.
Hello, duckies.
I could do AR mode quickly without breaking. Look. Have a mushroom next to your ducks.
Get a ducklet out.
Wow, how far away is this Morelull? Unbelievable.
Go get a ducklet out. Or a blue side duck.
Let's move on. Right, let's turn off AR. We're not dealing with that one. Yeah, BT, how was your weekend, man? Hope it was good. The ducks might make a little feature in the 24-hour B-roll. Elise, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Renoir, Dynamax free research. Just had Machop for Snorlax, now Sobble for Entei. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Sobble for Entei is like Sobble can't be shiny. It would have been a bit more fun if they'd given us a Squirtle or maybe a Krabby. But I still think that they should introduce some new typed Mons, because we're still stuck with the same bits and pieces. We need like introductions to cover one of every typing. We need ourselves a rock type D-Max, a dark type D-Max, maybe the first dragon D-Max, an ice type D-Max that isn't G-Max Lapras, you know. Bit of variety would be nice.
No, we've got Cargonaut.
Oh yes, I forget about that. That terrible one. Oh, the fun of that one. It's just like, okay, now they introduced Caterpie and things. Yeah, fine, it's a good bug type now. Cool. Let's move on.
Dynamax Caterpie.
They'll make you do one eventually. They'll bring in Dynamax something where it's double weak to bug.
I pointedly only do Dynamax when they have the tasks for them.
Mm-hmm.
I never. So I've done the Entei bit.
Yeah.
And now I'm just manipulating my power stuff.
Ooh. How long is on that Pikachu raid?
Again.
Can I quickly get into that raid? It's got 55 seconds on it. There we go. I'll take a Pikachu raid, thank you very much. Yeah, BT, the 24-hour session is tomorrow, 9 PM BST. So for yourself, time zone-wise, that will be, middle of the afternoon, I think?
4 o'clock.
Yeah. So hopefully you can see you pop in there. It'll be an hour-long extravaganza. Nice one, Jerry. Spammed in. Actually, I should really put in... Let's get me Pikachu buddy some hearts. Good luck with the showcases, dude. And may you be able to scope a win. That'll be something. There we go. We earned some buddy hearts. And 517 is a no bueno. But maybe it could be shiny, because the event's only got an hour and like 10 minutes left to go. So, well, let's see. No shiny. And I only have 30 golden razzes to my name, so we're not using those. Looking forward to the 24-hour session. Hopefully see you there, Elise. Thank you very much. Come, please. Lovely. Now, a few last Morelull. Gotta have some seriously good Stardust gain on this one, surely. Down for Cresselia. DJ, yeah, if you're down for Cresselia, absolutely. I need to go through tomorrow morning the peeps who added or wanted to be added for Cresselia for the Space Duck. Because, to be honest, it's been years since I properly did any raids for Cresselia. So I might just look at it and go, do you know what, let's do a handful. You know?
I'm boycotting. I hate that one.
He's here for 2 weeks.
I will find
He's
other
literally here for 2 weeks. I don't know why they give mons like Cresselia a block of 2 weeks. It's crazy.
Yeah, when they've released a new shiny, it's in a week.
Yeah, I get. We were treated with Blacephalon and Stack Attacker.
Although I had to make 2 trips
Yeah,
to complete the quest
The
that
Stack Attacker.
I was going for.
good old Stacky.
And then I went east again on Friday, just for pleasure, without any intention of Pogo.
But raided Stack Attacker.
Raided the Stack Attacker, got my second shiny.
There you go. Fabulous.
Went to a windmill.
A place or a building?
A windmill.
A windmill.
By Upminster.
Upminster's windmill.
Yeah.
The biggest windmill in Upminster.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0 shinies so far, but these Spol Hours, anybody who's new to the Pokemon Go scene, Spol Hours are not a shiny boosted event like they are for community days and raid days and that sort of thing. You're just dealing with boosted spawns, which is an entirely different kettle of fish. So you've got more you can click on, but they aren't going to be more shiny chance, as it were. You just have more taps. So
I'd say for new players, it's about the bonuses.
Yes.
So
if you're a new player, there are loads of good ones. You can get
double
yourself.
XP one.
Yeah, double XP. The double dust is always a banger.
Double Dust is a banger for
There's
new and old
even
players.
the double evolution XP, which the likes of Tom and myself will look at and laugh at. But if you save yourself up those cheap evolves,
if you need that XP,
that's why it's good to pay attention to what the bonus is at the time.
Look at the bonus, not the mon.
Yeah, unless the mon is really solid.
Unless the mon's obviously good, which it really is.
Yes. Next week's Spol Hour is something a bit as well, I think.
I can't remember what it is.
I need to look at Mark's show notes for tonight and then I'll remember. I think it's rubbish. It's not really worth noting.
It's probably not one I will come out for. This one I was always planning to come out for because it's Stardust.
Yes.
Next one,
We'll have to see what's going on in May.
I will.
Sit in the ball. Jeez.
I will tell you what Spotlight is this week.
Coming. What's it gonna be? Cresselia. I agree with you, Charlie Lucy, by the way. Cresselia is very meh indeed.
So,
pretty shiny, but I feel like if they gave Cresselia some kind of adventure effect.
it's Abra.
Oh dear. I think we've had.
You had
We've
a Hundo
had-
run from you.
Yeah, but I think we've actually had 2 Abra
Yeah.
Spol Hours before, not just, and also the community day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really bad. Guys, what
And
we'll
that
do
one's
for
bonus is catch XP.
oh, I mean it's not the worst excellent to hit in the world, but I mean you got to guarantee the catch, otherwise it will run away.
I mean, the best mon for catch XP, Whalmer.
Yeah. Nice and simple. Wolverine, Andrew, lovely to see you in the chat, friend. How are you doing? How was your weekend? And I think when it comes to Abraspol, we'll be looking at what else is going on in the game at the time and probably doing that. So maybe we'll go for an apple hunt if it's still running. Because the events of late have started finishing on Tuesdays, which I really think is a good idea. Because it means it runs over the whole weekend and in early the next week. It was very frustrating when they were ending events like on Saturday. So you didn't even get a full weekend of actually going for the event, which is, I think, a foolish lapse of judgment.
I think you want to do it as a week, really.
Extra raid hour instead. Oh, for Cresselia.
No. Cresselia is a wonderful raid boss if you want to save passes.
Yes. Because even for the good old Baguette League peeps, you want to raid one and then trade it and get it below 1500. So it's not even a raidable mon, really. I actually need to look at what's going on. Will there be something else happening? I don't know. No Cresselia. Will there be any interesting one-star raid bosses going on? Otherwise it'll be a very, very casual spotlight hour for that one.
It's going to be casual for the next couple of weeks.
I'd rather do Cresselia raids than Abra. Yeah, I picked the lesser of two evils. It's a better shiny chance on Cresselia. In fact, if we look at Cresselia, we really don't have very many. I have one from 2018 that I kept. Handful of shinies. This one's from Isaac, who's part of Brandon Town's crew, all the way from Malaysia. And we have our Shadow, which is crap, for a better word. Why am I keeping this? Is this research? That was the research one, I think, maybe. Yeah, timed research. I should trade that. How is everybody else's Cresselia storage looking like? Is it empty?
I have 12. I best buddied one. I best buddied one of each legendary, though.
Fair enough. That was your buddy grind.
Still on it a bit.
You're waiting for the next level of medal.
Well, I decided maybe 400's going to be a bit too low. Maybe they'll do it 500.
Perhaps, yeah. Bring it to half a millennia. Got
Yeah.
a couple with the London background. Oh my god, was it spawning as part of London Go Fest?
Yeah, it was.
Jeez.
But let's face it, more people are doing that.
It was the Yveltal and Rayquaza and Xerneas, I think, wasn't it, at the time?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm on now.
Bloody hell. He's at 484 best buddies. Jeez.
It'll be 485 tomorrow.
Smashing.
But I'm going to stop when I hit 500-ish.
That's fair enough. Before they start bringing in the bottle cap stuff where you need to do buddy things again.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if at least I've got these things to best buddy, I don't know.
Yeah. Sleepy. If you think 1,283 Great Balls is a lot, you should have seen our total at the start of the 24-hour challenge last week. We were close to 3,000.
Got 4 minutes. Do you want to do it
I'm gonna
outside or just
think
up?
just straight up.
Yeah.
Might be a nice strategy.
I was just thinking, don't want to necessarily go by the pond to look. Cause
Yeah. That is spot on.
we've hit the time
Potential
before.
peak at 11 o'clock. I guess so. But it's the opposite direction of where we're going. 7. We'll see. Maybe some last raids can spawn. Oh, do remember, people, if you are choosing to remote raid one of the costume Pokemon and you raid it, but your time zone, the event is finished, the potential for the costume to disappear upon your encounter is very high. Lots of people fall to that good old Niantic or Pokemon Go team error. And as far as I can tell, they never ever compensate for it. So once the event is finished in your time zone, best to stop raiding. It's the best advice we can give. 813 CP Cresselia from research. Interesting. Yours must be very bad then, because unless it's like different levels, I'm not so sure. But it's looking like a shiny less spotlight hour. Oh, we've got a tiny Morelull. Shame that wasn't a tinny shinny. But we only have 2 minutes remaining of this one. And the game crashed upon capture. Fantastic. Honestly, the amount of times the phone was crashing during the course of the 24-hour session, I think the latest patch or update has made that even worse.
It's right, man. You're not missing much on the spawn. You're missing a slugma.
I'm missing a slugma. It's the best thing.
There's a potential Massetti.
Now that's worth anything. If I find it. If I find it in time.
It's straight ahead of you. It's by the slugma.
Aha. We'll get there with 1 minute to go.
Unless you'd already caught it.
Maybe? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. No, there we go. Not a shiny level 1. That's a shame. 96%. Maybe it was Team Rocket, was it? Or something like that, I don't know. Maybe Team Rocket focus research. It's difficult to remember. Because Cresselia has done its timed research for various legendaries a couple of times.
Yeah.
Obviously the Road to Sinnoh thing, we had that. And I think it was featured in the research in 2020.
Yeah.
Long time ago. One more Morelull, not shiny. I think this could be our lot, really.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, 7 o'clock, we're done. Back to Yungus Nest. Hooray.
I've had a cherubi nest in Johannesburg.
I noticed. I popped down there during the 24-hour challenge for the quest. I was like, that's a good nest. So, no shiny Morelull, not a problem, but we did gain north of 300,000 dust in the hour, which is honestly solid. We're back over 3 mil, which was the aim of the sesh. Very content with that one.
Amateur numbers.
Very much so. I am not a Stardust holder, shall we say.
Well, I am still max content.
300k dust for Philip, nice. That's a fantastic pull. Good amount of dust to grind. It'll be a little while before we have a Stardust boosted Spotlight Hour again.
5 weeks.
It depends on if they put a Stardust boosted Mon alongside the Team Rocket, or not Team Rocket, the double dust boost. We'll have to see what they do. So quite a relaxed spot hour, just catching some mushrooms. Got some XL candy, which is very nice indeed. But I will say, people, thank you for joining. We're going to wrap up tonight's little stream. We will be streaming tomorrow for Cresselia Raid Hour. God help us.
Have your 7Ks hatched?
No.
Should be close.
Oh, they should be going off instantly, actually. Let's put a star piece on. I don't have a star piece, never mind. We will finish up when we get these eggs going off. They're on 2.3 out of 2.3. So they should be going. We'll end on these egg hatches. Come on, give me the steps. I'll continue the spiel anyway. So we'll be streaming the Cresselia Raid Hour tomorrow. And if you want to join for some remote raid action, maybe you don't have shiny Cresselia or you actually want to chase it, go and drop a comment on the Gmax Snorlax Battle Day video. You can find that on the channel. Drop a comment on it and include your in-game name and your friend code, and we'll add some people tomorrow for the good times. And there is, of course, the premiere for the 24-hour challenge that's dropping 9 p.m. BST. And the eggs are now going off. Let's see if anything can come from these, because I think we might be maxed out on these eggs today, possibly. Let's see when we get home if we can get any more before 8. There's 58 minutes of the event left. Sharkadettes and Elekids are plenty. More Elekids. And a Tinkatink, I'll take that one. Maybe it could be the 100%er. Back to back. Sharkadet. It's all good candy and good dust. Finally, a tenner. There we go. That's a batch of eggs complete. We'll see if there was anything of worth in there. I think nothing, unfortunately. So, that's okay. It's all good candy. We're up to 1,200 Tinkatink candy and 288 XL. That's what we needed. A couple of Florigato checks. So yes, come by the channel tomorrow. And there will actually be, surprise, surprise, a battle guide for Dynamax Entei going on the channel in a couple of hours' time here tonight. So, peeps, I'll see you all tomorrow. And a final thanks to the mod squad as well. You guys are awesome and extremely helpful when my phone decides to play silly buggers with me and drop the connection or whatever, or crash the game. So, appreciate all that you do for me and the channel and the Discord and everything. But I will say, do take care.